to do snake draft right now? Do you want to wait?
Get into it.
All right, let's do it. Jay, fine. You ready for this shit?
Let's do it. Yeah.
We are doing we got to randomize. You got to get the randomizer up on the thing.
Let's do it.
I think this is going to be much more competitive than the video game draft because I think there's so many clear-cut, like, unbelievable TV shows.
Well, what I would say is that unless you do something stupid like pick Half-Life 2 in the first
Al,
round.
don't be mad because my draft board is deeper than yours. Like,
It's
that's
not-
my draft
it's
board.
not deep.
I'm sorry that
For a
my
number
scouting
one-
report goes
For a
deeper.
number
I'm
one
gonna tell you.
overall pick that you could have got in the 5th round because none of us were
If
even
you
thinking
like your
about that
guy,
game.
you take him. I couldn't
I
risk
get
that.
it.
I couldn't risk losing that guy.
I mean, I get it, but I don't get it.
Well, you know what? I guess that's why.
Your draft was terrible.
Al, I think yours was very routine.
All as I know is there's a reason I won the draft.
Yeah, you stayed to the script.
I mean, you stayed to the script. What do
Yeah,
you do? You had a
kinda
good draft.
stayed-
Who
you
never
kinda
tell you? I
st-
think Al got a little. I think maybe you could say I reached a little bit. I think Al was a little routine. I think Nico got a little bit loopy at times. I think Jay Fine almost had that great draft, blew it with the Pac-Man pick.
Yeah,
maybe.
I regret the Pac-Man.
That's fine. Listen,
Heck,
that's
yeah.
part of the draft process. You look back at the board and you go, "Hey, I could have done this stuff differently."
Yeah, but you had the first overall pick and you completely fumbled it.
I didn't have the first
I did.
overall pick.
That would
I
look so
thought-
bad
oh,
on the
you
had
graphic.
the th- I
That
had
would
li-
have
I had
looked
literally the
so
third pick.
bad on the graphic that Nico didn't make, that he was supposed to make. That would have looked so bad.
I-
Terrible.
It depends on who's
Like,
looking at it.
you-
The game nerds would have been like, "That's the guy right there."
No, I don't think so.
Well, the
Hell, I
game
definitely
game
think so.
the game guys would have been like this.
All right, the order is Al, me, Nico, J-Bone, then Mark.
I got fucked here. I got absolutely fucking fucked. I think I think all three of my picks are going to be gone, and I'm going to have to reach for this right now.
Wait, who's fourth?
You.
No, I'm third. I'm not third. Did you write down the order as soon
Nope,
as you said
I
it?
didn't. I didn't.
Al, Nico, J Fine, me,
I
Marco.
thought it was Al, J, Fine, Nico.
Maybe, I don't fucking know. All I know is that I'm gonna win again. 1000%.
Nah, I don't think you're coming back up on top on this one.
No. I'm telling you 1000%.
Then that.
We gotta just do the order again.
How does it
Well,
change the
he
order?
was 2. Just take out 2.
Just take
Yeah,
out
that's
two.
fine. So then it's just Al, Nico, Justin, me. This changes a lot because now my thing might fall to me here. So it's Al, Nico, Justin, me. So here we go. Ready? With the first pick in the TV show Snake Draft, Al Giorgio selects.
Okay, sorry. I was just writing down the fucking order. Obviously, I'm picking The Sopranos.
Wow.
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
I mean, you gotta pick that over.
We knew it was coming.
No, you have to pick that.
Yeah, you have to.
First of all, it gave birth to a lot of the other TV shows that are probably going to be listed on here, where like you're rooting for a fucking bad guy.
Yeah.
So, and for a guy that was like kind of a piece of shit, if you think back on it, all the things that he did, he's so fucking likable. He could be
is.
one of the most likable characters
He is.
Of
ever
all time.
on TV.
You watch the
Absolutely.
stuff that he
There's
does. and you're
quotes
like-
that are
and you're like,
unbelievable.
yeah.
And I think that it brought a crazy amount of realism. It felt very real. It felt like you knew some of those guys.
I also think as many good Italian actors that are out there, not even that like James Gandolfini was like, just an Italian mob movie guy. Because he wasn't. He was in a lot of. People don't forget he was in a lot of different shit.
I think
in
he
the
was like
fucking,
a Tony actor. Like he was.
Yeah,
like, in
dude.
plays
Like
and
he
shit,
was like
yeah.
a stage actor, dude.
Yes,
Like, and if you ever hear him talk, like in interviews, he's like,
Yeah.
we were just filming in this. He's not like this, like, we were filming.
Yeah, but I
like,
think he almost turned more into Tony Soprano as time went on because he almost like, I think he honestly thought he was a mobster at one point.
maybe, yeah, probably.
Like
yeah.
in some of the
Because
shit,
people
like,
treated him like
Yes.
that
Yeah.
in
Oh,
real
yeah.
life. They
So-
treated him like the fucking don.
Like
he
that.
was
you
good.
could-
Even
you
the way
gotta-
like he was breathing, everything, like the soundtrack's sick.
Oh, it
This-
is.
And the look.
I've rewatched
Yeah.
it.
the
probably-
look, like he just looks like
I probably
that type
watched
of.
it 4 times through.
That show
Absolutely.
isn't nearly as successful
Do you-
without him.
Do you
in
know my
opinion.
my
Like-
favorite
No, wait.
character on that show though? It's Paulie Walnuts.
Oh, yeah, you-
Silvio's mine. Silvio is just so funny.
I always
think
like- I always
Silvio's
like
got
Uncle
Ryan.
Junior.
Junior personally.
Uncle June.
Uncle Junior's good.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing is, I think, like, to talk quickly about James Gandolfini here for a second. Al, you gotta you guys remember, obviously, he was in True Romance.
Yes.
He has like a big role in True Romance. He was in a couple of other good, like The Last Castle with Robert Redford. I think Brad Pitt's in that. Maybe
he played the mayor in that Denzel Washington movie, the train one.
Oh, he did. He did play that. That was Taken Pelham 1 or 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
That was
James
a remake.
Gandolfini had a phenomenal acting career and was very like variety. He wasn't just a, like a fucking Tony Soprano mob
I think he
movie
was
guy.
a character actor, and I think that catapulted him. Now people will always remember him. People won't even remember his name. They're just gonna call Tony Soprano.
Soprano. Right, they legit
So-
just call him Tony Soprano
Yeah.
now, which is insane. Who's second? Justin? Me.
Nico.
Oh, Nico. Go ahead.
Entourage is mine.
Yeah, that was mine. That
Oh,
was gonna be
Entourage
me.
is a
Fell
good
to me.
one.
Wow. Wow.
I thought it was gonna fall to me, and it's
What?
not.
Reach and a fucking half,
Al,
guys.
you're crazy.
I love
Al.
Entourage. Reach and a half. Second overall pick. There's like 10 comedies better than Entourage. 10. And I love Entourage. I just rewatched it.
Yeah, no, I think Entourage is like,
Yeah.
especially for like everybody.
I don't hate the pick, Nico, at all. I would have taken.
I
it if it
hate
fell
the
to me.
pick there.
I didn't
I
really
hated
like
the
the movie. Did you like the movie?
movie sucked.
thought the movie was kind of forced. It was kind of like just basically one season all in one movie. But I mean,
I didn't
if you look
mind
at
it.
the show as a whole and like what it kind of like portrays, everybody wants every friend group is like, damn, I wish we had a lifestyle kind of like this, or like how this all played out. Like I wish that like our friend group, like, or everybody tries to say like, oh, you're like Turtle, or or you're like this one, you're like Ari. Like everybody likes to compare to that. I think Entourage, especially, had so many funny scenes. Like it just had so many funny moments. Like Drama, like that's a character. Like
Drama's awesome.
Drama's
They're all-
awesome. He's
they're all
just like,
pretty awesome. I would say that the least interesting person on it is probably Vince.
yeah, which
Yeah, I
is
would 100%
and
agree with
he's
that.
supposed to be like the main
Yeah.
vocal point, of course, the whole thing. But like exactly, all
Yeah.
the other people around him are people that like you actually like pay attention to. Like Ari Gold is like just like an amazing character.
I don't think you can make Entourage nowadays. With what if you look back at Ari's character, they
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
put that on TV
No.
nowadays.
The shit he
No.
says to fucking Lloyd.
Oh, it's great. Though.
It's hilarious,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
can't say it
It's funny,
nowadays.
yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Even though you could tell they portrayed that like he genuinely loved Lloyd, like he saw him as an equal, like he loved him. He
Or
was just insane.
the times that they visit the therapist is just like so funny how
Oh,
he
it is
visits
funny.
like
Yeah, no, there wasn't
like-
a dull moment on that show. I don't think. I loved
And
every season.
that's funny because a nice segue from Sopranos into that is what's her name was in it? Meadow.
Oh yeah, Meadow
Oh,
was
that's right.
in it.
Jamie
Yep.
Lynn Sigler is.
Yeah.
Jamie Lynn Sigler, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she is.
She's
in it. I
dated
forgot.
Turtle.
She is playing herself. No, she dated E.
No.
No,
Yeah,
you're thinking
No,
of
she
Sloan.
dated Turtle.
She dated Turtle.
She dated Turtle because he
Yeah.
was all jacked up about it.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he definitely.
Justin,
she definitely
you're
dated
next.
Turtle.
I don't hate Entourage. at
That's
Nico.
not even. That might not even be in the top 10 HBO shows though. That's how deep HBO is.
I know HBO is probably the biggest.
That is
network of-
crazy to pick it second overall. I do love the show though, so I'm not gonna kill you too bad because it's not Half Life 2.
Can I give you my pick now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
totally. I know what you're picking.
Yeah, I think everybody. Well, at least he knows exactly what I'm picking because I watched this every single episode, every single Sunday from episode 1 till the conclusion.
And-
Was Dexter.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say something else.
I knew you were gonna do it.
It was Dexter.
I thought you were gonna.
Sopranos was gonna be my first pick, but you sniped it, so I had to go with Dexter.
Now let me ask you this question: do you think if Dexter ended after season 4, that could go down as the greatest show ever?
Like
on TV?
Trinity,
Yes.
Tr-
After
oh.
Trinity Killer,
they would have never been able to write a better show ever again.
they should have
Better
just
than that.
ended it there.
F4.
What did it go?
would've been so
7
good.
seasons? 6?
8.
Oh, went
They
8?
just had a new one too,
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
It was a-
New Blood. And
which disappointing.
I loved it, and then I feel like they made this like whole we're so sorry about the ending, we're gonna make up for it. They hyped us up, then they fucked us with the ending again, right in my ass.
Really?
I
Oh,
think.
shit.
I think.
Yeah, they fucked it up. They fucked it up for sure. I think they've consistently fucked it up after season 5.
Yeah.
I mean after season 4. After the Trinity Killer, they should have ended it. They should have said raps. I don't even when you say Dexter, I'm only 1 through 4 was so good that it's to me it's a first round pick, but I could see how someone would be like, you know what, they fucked it up so bad that
It's
Yeah.
dropping
done with it.
rounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. My first pick is going to be. I get Snake, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going True Detective as my first pick.
Great show.
Oh,
Great show.
I'm going True Detective as my
It
first
is a
pick.
good show. I don't know
Strictly,
if I
and I'm
would've
going to say
picked
this
it
strictly on the basis of the first season is the best season of television ever.
I
ever
agree.
Put
we're
on
not
TV.
picking seasons, so you get the whole entire thing. So you get that middle season, you get that shitty
The middle
Vince
season
Vaughn.
in retrospect is not as bad as people thought it was. I will say this: it's not
Yeah,
as bad as people
It's
thought it was.
worse. It's worse
I
than
disagree.
people thought it
And the
was.
third season was pretty good. But
Yeah,
just
I
on the
didn't like
basis
that.
that
I didn't mind that one.
when you have the best season of television ever put to screen, you have to be in the conversation. I have to take it at the spot. I do. And my snake pick is going to be Breaking Bad.
I think you should have switched those. You should have put Breaking Bad at 4 and True Detective.
I felt
At-
like there
at
was,
the
in,
second
but
round.
I just felt like it was indifferent. I didn't mean like it was just
No,
they're both
ye-
getting picked the same way.
No. Nope. That's a second round. You made Breaking Bad a second round pick.
Then you should have taken it in the first round. What do you want me to tell you?
I
Al?
mean-
I don't know what to tell you.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
I
just what it
can't
is.
believe I honestly wanted Breaking Bad in the back because if I ever had Sopranos and Breaking Bad, you might as well just give me the draft
Yeah.
at that point.
I'm building my roster down here. Yeah, what do you want me to say? Just back to Justin, by the way.
True Detective. Oh, that's such a bad pick.
I'm gonna go with one that you guys may have never seen before. I don't know if you have, but it is so good.
Did this only last like a season or two?
No,
Okay.
The Wire.
Yes. Great.
That's a great pick,
Great
Justin.
show.
It's a great pick.
The Wire.
I would have picked The Wire. I just
so
couldn't
good.
let Breaking Bad go back
No,
on the
no,
draft
I-
board.
Do you have a
gotcha.
favorite character on The Wire?
Honestly, just the show in general. I love everything about it.
I think my favorite character is the girl Snoop. Is that her name? She was awesome.
Oh, so
And
good.
she was like fucking real deal. They took her,
Real
plucked
deal.
her from Baltimore. She's still doing gangsta hood rat
I
shit.
believe it.
No, she really is.
I believe
She
it.
got arrested recently, I think.
That's fucking hilarious. Nico,
Or maybe Omar.
Yeah, Oma.
Yeah.
All right,
Nico,
so
back
this,
to you.
All right.
This made it back to me, which I'm happy for. I'm gonna go Game of Thrones.
Okay, was waiting for that to get picked.
Game of Thrones.
a good
I
pick.
love everything about it. I mean, the last season they fucked us like 100%.
They fucked us big time.
It
They
was,
fucked
it was
us big
bad.
time.
That probably is arguably one of the best shows to have one of the worst, if not the worst,
It is
ending to a
amazing-
last season.
Not to cut you off, it is amazing how some like these big TV shows just oftentimes just can't stick the landing.
Well, the people on the show that were like either writing or directing the show, they picked up all this stuff and left, and they went and go start Star Wars.
Right.
And
Can
so
can I just say that every TV show that we picked, other than maybe one, had a horrible ending.
Breaking Bad, I thought had a pretty good ending, right?
Other than maybe one.
Wait, you didn't like The Sopranos ending, Al?
I like The Sopranos.
I did too. I actually did too.
I
I'm
thought,
not gonna lie.
even though
But
at
how
the time,
much controversy?
yeah,
That's good though.
and he's trying to
every-
clear it up, even though that Sopranos movie was trash.
What the fucking Many
The
Saints of
prequel,
Newark?
yes,
didn't
but
like
I heard it was
nothing
shit.
but bad things about that.
I like it because it started a conversation. I did think the TV was broken though. Like in
Yeah,
the moment,
everybody
we all
did.
watched it and we thought the TV was broken. I remember I can
Oh,
even tell you where I was, and we all got up and was like, "What's wrong with your TV?" So that's a little annoying.
That's
But,
fucking.
That's a
This is
little.
before the days of like social media was big, so nobody could like you could
You
read on
couldn't-
Twitter like, oh, what
yeah,
the fuck just
so,
happened?
like-
You just had to be like, oh, what is going on right now? Like,
Breaking Bad, they say, is like probably the best ending
yeah,
for and I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Breaking Bad had a great ending, and they tied it up perfectly. They didn't go too long. That's the
Right.
problem with people is that
was Breaking
they
Bad
always
6
try to go
seasons?
too long.
6 was it 6?
I want to say it was 6.
I thought
yeah.
it was 6, right?
That's Dexter's fucking problem. True Detective, they're probably not even gonna make a season 4 because it's such a trash
You know
show.
who else? You know who else went on too long? I wasn't planning on picking it. I don't think anybody else was. Weeds. Remember Weeds?
I liked Weeds.
Weeds
Yeah,
was cool. Weeds
I don't
was
think
a
it
fun...
deserves to be talked about.
No, I'm just saying.
Like in this draft,
oh,
it's
I
like,
agree. Which is
it's
why I'm
nowhere near
which
there.
I agree.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm bringing the point.
I
up,
don't
but I'm
even
just saying
know if I've seen Weeds.
it was good for.
Weeds
so
is a
Justin,
good show.
But I'm
Kevin
saying,
Nealon's in
But
that,
I'm
right?
saying once they leave town and
Yeah,
she
it
starts,
just gets,
then
like,
it gets
hokey.
stupid,
It
right?
gets
I'm
hokey.
just to
Yeah.
piggyback your point about Dexter. I'm saying I've seen that happen on a billion shows, and I feel like The Walking Dead had that problem too. But continue. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I get back-to-back picks here. It's how
Yep.
do I want to order these? I mean, oh my gosh. Do I want to go back-to-back comedies? That's the question. Do I want to go back-to-back comedies? Yes, I'm going to go back-to-back comedies. I'm going to go Seinfeld as my first comedy.
Okay, Al. You know what? I like it. Because I don't think people considered sitcoms when they think about like TV shows. I think we were all thinking more about like Dexter, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones type shit.
What the
I don't know. My
fuck?
my
My
list has some,
my next
sitcoms
one's
on it.
kind of right down in like your alley.
I
I-
had
got
I
back-to-back.
had one too.
I know,
for
I
it.
know.
I have one too for
I know.
it, but
And then I'm going to go The Office.
fuck, dude, fuck.
I mean,
The fucking burn.
those two comedies, for
Here's-
no one to take a comedy in the first like 7 picks, I think is insane.
I didn't think Game
Because
of Thrones
guess
was gonna
what?
make it back.
I guarantee you guys watch one of those two comedies almost every day.
No, I
I
Re-
never
Rewatch-
got
I-
into
I-
The Office. I can't lie.
I never got super into it either. I like the
Unfucking
clips.
Once
I like
Michael left, it got a little crazy, but it's so watchable. You can just fucking put it on, go to sleep to it.
Yeah.
I have
that's
other
what I used
comedies,
to
but
do.
those two I think are the superior comedies.
That's
Per-
what I. That's
personally, I just
Inside jokes. Think about the inside jokes. You're all
yeah, I get it. I just never like. It's
I
been
never
on.
f-
I've seen it. Random episodes. I
Same.
get it. I always
Same.
laugh, but I never gravitated towards
Same.
it.
I,
I
would agree
think
with
like
that.
the talk about it. It's like every girl.
Well, I would say like if you're making it part of your personality to just quote office quotes,
right.
you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
That shit, like if that's like
And,
when they
like,
did that with
acting like you're a character
Anchorman
on
and
the
stuff
show.
like
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
like
Yep. I
have
completely
some
agree.
type of personality where you don't need to just like rip something from somebody's else's
Yeah,
creative
instead of
mind.
trying to
Yeah.
laugh as
24/7.
fucking like Pam
agree.
Beasley or some shit.
But-
yeah.
Those two, to me, like that's what I go to bed like almost every night watching. I'm not gonna name the other comedy, but it's either gonna be Seinfeld, The Office, and maybe one other comedy.
yeah.
I
All
fucking
right.
love those.
Nico, it's back
All
to
right.
you.
I'm gonna go with a show that I absolutely love, Sons of Anarchy.
I knew that was what you
Yeah.
were gonna pick.
Yeah, that was a good. Another one. The ending was
Another-
like, kinda
yeah.
weird.
Ending was kind of weird, but then like once I like kind of
Was
read
it,
into
though?
it. Well, so they the book Hamlet is it's kind of like how they like wanted to portray like the whole ending of how like all
so
works.
That's like the subtext they were going. What are you laughing at?
I don't know, just the way that he described like a William Shakespeare thing as just this book.
This
Hamlet.
book, Hamlet.
I don't know. It just got me laughing because I know he probably didn't even know who
I
who
never
wrote
wrote-
Hamlet.
No, I have no idea. I have no idea about that, but I read like how that story is how it like finishes off and everything. I'm
Well,
pretty
he
sure I
like
read it in like the
dies.
eighth grade.
He gets hit by. He kills himself like by a truck. Like he dies
Yeah.
like the
I
same
would
way his
say-
father died.
I would say, right, that for one of the most unrealistic shows on TV, everyone can agree to that, right?
That's why I.
The
did
amount
get
of
into Sons
shootouts, I
Anarchy.
fucking love Sons. I'm an entertainment guy. Everyone knows that. Does it entertain me or not? That entertained me. It was so unrealistic. The shootouts, everything that you had.
them
just
driving around with
completely-
rocket launchers on the bike
Yeah,
and shit.
Just them. Yeah, you had. Yeah, it was crazy for this gang, right? And they had like real Hell's Angels guys, like apparently
right.
consulting on it. But obviously, they had to kick everything up a notch. I loved the show.
Ron
Yeah.
Perlman's
The
great.
way he kills himself.
Yeah.
Okay. That to me seems like the most ridiculous kill in the history of television. That he just legitimately opens up his arms, tilts his head back,
While
and
he's
is
on
just
the
like,
bike.
and drives into a truck. So that to me is like, do me a favor. Why don't you go just blow your brains out in the woods? Okay, that would be like a more realistic take. Go into your closet, hang on your fucking
Like
clothes
he's by
rack.
himself in his house, like
Yeah,
contemplating
figure it
his
out that
life.
like
Yes,
that like
yes.
everything that you tried to build and everyone that you loved essentially either turned on you, died, or like it's just not there anymore. So like you have no other way to go. But like I know what you mean you have no other way to go. But like your
I don't-
result is like we're
yeah.
just gonna go on a crazy spree. We're gonna get the cops on me. Everybody in the whole county's behind me on the highway, and I'm just gonna open up my arms and flee into a truck. Like who the fuck wants to do that?
I thought the way that Gemma killed what's her name in the kitchen was so brutal.
I fucking love that though.
Was
That was a
so
good
brutal.
scene. That was an awesome fucking scene. And the what's it called scene was good too. When Opie gets killed in jail.
Oh, and
That's-
yeah,
and
that
he
was
just
great.
like gives
That's-
up pretty much. That
That's
was,
tough to
that was a
watch
tough
because he's got to
fucking scene.
watch through the.
and he
he's
was the
gotta-
man, dude. He was the
yeah,
man on
and
that
he's,
show.
And
He
he's
was
got to
great.
watch
He
through
was
the.
like the ultimate boy, you know, like,
Yep.
and he had to fucking watch.
And
that.
then
That was
like
crazy.
then like what Juice eventually just gets like his like kind of whole like beat at the end, like when he was trying to be a good guy like the whole time, and then like he kind of like just gets what was coming to him like essentially like the whole time where he thought he was like, kind of like gonna escape it, and then he just gets like that kind of merciless like throat slice, and that's just it
Yeah.
for him. So
I had
but
that on the list.
but outside of like how this all wraps up, and again in the last season, then the season that they went to Ireland, I thought was fucking terrible. That was like a whole like fucking wild goose chase. I like the characters, like you said though, Al. Is it entertaining? I thought it was like really entertaining in that
Definitely
aspect.
was.
So
Me?
Justin's up next.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Lost.
Wow. I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you, Justin.
You can't really argue it because it was such a fucking
mind fuck.
no, like it was like pot of culture.
It was
Yeah.
such a big show in like the early
It was
mid
a
2000s.
huge show. When I was in college, they used to just fucking all sit around and watch it. Like everyone would like we had to be there and watch it. Now I've only seen a few episodes.
Oh, you haven't watched like
No.
the whole? Oh,
No, me
But a lot of
So
people,
good.
that's another show people don't like the
So,
ending.
I love the ending.
Really?
I
I know
love
that is
the
a
ending.
controversial ending, to be honest with you.
I loved the ending.
Do you think that ending? Because do you think that it almost invalidates the whole entire show though? That's what I think people would argue.
What is the actual end? If I remember
No,
correctly, aren't they
so
like
so
in a,
the way they explain it is basically this all happened. All that island stuff is real. Everything that happened on it's not they were all dead the whole time. It was all real. It all happened. But they all met back up together in purgatory to go to heaven or whatever. But they all died. Kate lived a whole life and then died, but they all came back to purgatory before they went to like heaven together, so they're all waiting for each other. So let's say you lived another 10 years, you lived another 50 years. I lived 1 year, Nico died in the plane crash. They
Oh,
all
what the fuck is that?
they all ended up in purgatory at the same time so they can go to like heaven together.
I don't know. I just don't think that you'd be in purgatory with the fucking same people you were on a plane with.
yeah, I think.
Do
that
you know what
gets
I'm
a little-
saying?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they
yeah.
like
Can I ask a question really
it's
quick?
because they all like formed this relationship and bond being on the island together.
What's purgatory? What's that?
It's like the middle place where between heaven and hell, where you're just kind of in this like
Like a
limbo,
waiting
Like a
limbo-
waiting room.
Yeah, it's like a waiting room.
Okay.
It's like limbo waiting room.
Now we know.
Marco?
Number 3, I'm gonna get my first comedy in here. I'm going with Friends. I love Friends. I think it's hilarious.
Wow.
I think it's super watchable. I think it's
It is
crushable
watchable.
episodes.
It's
like,
watchable.
You
can
can just
crush
crush
it.
episodes like over and over again. I like all the characters. I think Matthew Perry's the funniest one on the show. I thought every character was different variety. I thought the cameos were good.
Matthew Perry. Yeah, I can see the dry sense of humor.
Yeah, I thought he was great with like improv. I thought fucking
Rachel's nips are always hot. That's nice.
sure, absolutely, why not?
Jennifer Aniston is she's in it.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Rachel. That's her name. in
That's
the show,
Rachel.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
she's
going with my first comedy
Friends
there.
is good.
I'm
I was
going with
actually
Friends.
watching a
Yeah, are you
couple
not?
episodes yesterday.
Listen, are you not gonna mention how sick the theme song is?
Oh,
How do you
absolutely.
not leave with
It's
that?
potentially the best theme song in show in
I
TV
would
history.
agree.
It might be
I-
the best.
That
It's
intro-
one of.
yeah.
It's one of.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Because like as much as the Office is iconic for that, but there's like nothing really behind that. The vocals like and everything like how
It's like
like,
an
it
actual
tunes
song.
yeah
It's
how
like a song.
it's an actual song how it tunes up
the
the whole
Office
show.
Is that fucking piano with the little fucking trumpet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm going with Friends. And then I get the snake here, right?
Yeah.
I could go with like a dark horse pick, but I think I can get this at 5. This is gonna be
This
tricky.
is your last pick overall.
No, it's not. That we're doing 5 rounds. We're doing
Yeah.
5 rounds of 4.
5.
I think we're gonna do 5.
We'll do 5.
Sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, you just got me jacked up.
My bad.
I am going to have to go with. I might just have to take it right here, even though I could probably get it in the 5th round because I kind of fucked the rounds up. I'm going with Mindhunter on Netflix.
Oh, you bitch.
That
Uh,
doesn't deserve to be in there. Not yet. It only has 2 seasons right
but
now.
it doesn't-
They're not making.
They're not
anymore.
making a 3rd season.
Exactly, because Fincher can't do it, right? Fincher and all that.
I forget what it was, but it doesn't.
But
All those 2
such
seasons
a
of Fly
good-
Mindhunter
good
is enough.
show.
It's
I think
unbelievable.
too much is left open. I do love the show. I do not think it's the top
5.
16th best show ever created on TV. That's an obscene thing to do with 2 seasons with a lot of holes still open.
I don't know. I got my 5th pick of where I'm going with 5th, but
I hate that pick, and I love that show. It's
that's
almost
fine.
as bad as your True Detective pick.
I think I'm right now winning this.
You're out of your mind.
I think
I
you're
think I'm
drunk.
You
winning
live
this
in
right
an
now.
alternate reality.
I think
You
I'm
are
winning.
lost, my friend.
I think I'm
You
winning.
are lost.
It
All right,
feels
can
good.
I?
You,
yeah, go right ahead.
Can I
Justin.
give you my? I'm gonna throw my first comedy out there. I can only make 5 picks, so I'm putting 1 comedy up there, and I'm torn between these 2, and I'll give you an honorable mention later. So my pick's gonna be Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I fucking
Great
love it.
pick,
It's
Justin.
a great
It's
pick, Justin,
pick.
and that was gonna be my next pick. I was gonna go 3 comedies right in a row.
I had it down. I thought I could have waited, but I mean that's just
That's a great
It's
pick.
good. It's really good.
It's fucking
When
phenomenal.
I
That
tell
show
you-
is incredible. It really is.
Yeah, it's
Watchable at any time.
It really
Oh my
is.
god, dude! The mentions that they make.
The
The
only
water
thing
park
that
episode where he's running
Yeah.
around and he's like, He's like, can we get to the front of the line? He's like, this guy's got AIDS. It's like, I don't have AIDS. He's like, actually, he's got gay AIDS. He's got gay AIDS. Can you get him to like, you can't. That's so hard
The
to
early
like.
season, early Always Sunny, I didn't even realize started in like 2005 or was it 3?
This
Then
is
they-
probably, I think it's 16
Oh
or
my
17.
God.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they've been
It's the
running for
episode
a
where they
long
like portray
time.
themselves like as they're like back in the day, like with roots and everything's in black and white. And they're actually playing the characters that they're all black.
What about the Lethal Weapon stuff when they go in blackface?
You can't do that shit now.
I
You
think
just-
they did it recently.
I think it's
redid it
recently
again.
though. They
That's
keep getting away
hilarious.
with it.
You can't get canceled if you don't want to get
No,
canceled.
And
you
I
can't.
can't remember the guy's name, but now he's
Plus,
obviously
funny's funny.
he's in Wrexham with Ryan Reynolds. That guy, I can't remember the
Rob McElhenney.
how good of an actor that guy is that he like for the show put on all that weight.
You know
a
he's the
maniac.
creator, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
created the show.
Is
Yeah,
Charlie
his
is Charlie
wife is
Day
D.
is Charlie Day in on the creation?
Yeah,
of
they,
that
I
as
think
well?
they're all
Him,
created.
it's the 3 guys. They all him, Rob McElhenney, Glenn Howard, and fucking Charlie Day.
I
the
think
3
Rob and
executive
Charlie
producers.
are the ones that like legitimately started it. Then they brought in Rob first, and his wife is D.
Is D.
Rob,
yeah,
Rob's
in real
wife.
life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I like.
love-
I,
and he shits on her the most.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
he's the
show.
best.
It's
I
so
love
You
funny.
that.
fucking bird. He's always calling her a bird.
I love
She
that.
does look like a bird.
So, my
Can I ask
next.
Justin a quick question, really quick. Would Mindhunter have made it back to me at 5, or would you have taken it?
1000%.
It would have been an honorable mention because I have better shows on the list, but it is on my list.
Okay, all right. I'm just what's it called?
It is on.
Hindsight being
It is on my
20/20 here.
list. To be honest, I
Okay.
have like 5 more on my list. So this, depending on what you guys take.
This
Nico, go right
is
ahead.
kind of a show. Again, this is a historic show. This is the show where it's like I'm looking at as it's always on like if I can put it on like to go to bed to. It's got history. It's got that feel that like when I started watching it, like if your parents seen that you were watching it,
I think I know what you're picking.
know
And I'm
what you're
kind of
picking,
mad
too.
right now.
they were like, "Fuck, dude! Like how are you gonna like end up watching this? Like you're not allowed to watch this. Like
Can
the
I
things they
guess
say
what it
and
is
shit."
Because you're
Yeah.
describing Blue Mountain State.
No,
Fuck.
That's
Brandon?
not in the top 20. Like I
It's
like
not.
the show. That is not a
I'm
top
going
20
by how
show.
he described it.
I
Al.
know exactly what he's picking.
What is it?
It's an animated. It's an
Yes.
animated TV
Yes,
show,
it
and
is.
it's South Park.
it's South Park.
Is it really?
It's South Park. Good call, Al.
And that is a unbelievable pick.
It is an
It
It's
unbelievable.
a
should
fucking great
absolutely
pick.
be
The
in your
movie
top
was
5.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The movie was
The care-
hilarious.
like,
I
They
remember
are
when-
geniuses, and they're another one that they don't bow to cancel culture.
No, they
No,
not even
no, they
close.
just actually embrace it. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you think we won't say this shit? Oh wait, we actually are gonna. And I don't know that like that whole
And
feel.
what
Like
did
if my
they do,
parents
like,
walked in watching South Park late at night, they would be like, no, absolutely not. What they're saying, they're like, yeah, fuck you, suck this dick. Like it's just
I
It's the
remember
way
as a
that
kid.
they-
I remember as a kid
Blue
when
Mountain
the
State.
when the movie
yeah,
came out.
I don't know about that.
When the movie came out, them two got to go see it because they were older,
Yeah,
and like we had to stay home, and I was so jealous and mad. I'm
like they
"What
make
the
like
fuck?
dude,
I
how
wanna go
funny is it?
watch
They make
this
the devil
movie."
like big juice and Jack, but he's wicked gay. Like he's just like flamboyantly gay. It's like,
Not
stop
to say because
it.
Al's here, but like Big Gay Al is also a fucking hilarious
that is-
character
it
on
is,
that
yeah.
show.
They
Not
They
to
gotta
say
put,
that-
and
I don't
that's
think they play him as much anymore.
Chef. Didn't they
That-
cancel Chef?
They might have canceled.
They
No, I don't think
canceled
so.
Big Gay Al, right?
No.
They canceled Chef too. I think.
like they have like the
They
token
canceled
black.
Token?
They have the
I
token
don't know.
black kid.
They've done
It-
a little bit. Obviously, they had to because some of it was a little ridiculous. But
yeah, but like the Henson,
such
like
a good
how he,
show. I mean, that's been almost 20 years.
Oh, I was in like
know,
the, I don't know.
it's got to be
sixth-
over 20
sixth
years.
or
maybe.
7th grade when that came out.
yeah,
It's a great show.
it's a great show. It's just a great show. It'll give you a laugh every time.
I
feel
can't
like.
believe he thought you were gonna pick Blue Mountain State though.
No, I know he's in my ballpark. Like I do love that show,
I'm
but
pissed you took it because I was definitely 100% taking it there.
Why got Wally pipped?
I got Wally Pips.
I got burned on The Office.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I
Wow,
know.
hey,
He was
also,
coming-
hey,
he was coming
hey,
back.
listen, it
I think
happens.
I have to go another comedy, but it's kind of fucking.
Gotta
I
vary
know.
this
I know.
portfolio, Al.
I 100% know no one's picking my next drama. So I'm gonna go comedy here. I'm between two. Do I want an animated? Do I? Yeah. Give me The Simpsons.
Oh,
Give me The Simpsons.
It's right there.
Really, Al?
It's right
Give me
there.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
25 years on
Really?
TV.
It's right there. That's
There's
another
some really
good one.
good fucking
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah, but you could make a case another show that's gone on way too long. You could make that case. For
I
The
don't think
Simpsons.
I don't
Why?
think you can because I think he moves. They
Simpsons,
moves
sorry.
with the time.
Maybe. I hear a lot of people say they should have stopped after like season 7 or 8.
Well,
Like the late 80s, like the early 2000s when The Simpsons should have probably stopped. I don't know. I'm not a huge Simpsons fan. I've always casually liked what they did. But I'm just saying, in terms of like we were talking about earlier with the TV shows going on too long. But hey,
I
it's a
think it's
respectable pick.
like
Historic
in
intro
pop
song.
culture. Yes.
Historic intro
I agree.
song. Yeah,
The
no,
movie
exactly.
was really good. The video game was fucking awesome.
awesome.
Road Rage and Hit and Run were both on.
Oh, they
Yeah,
were good.
so-
And the arcade game was fun.
Now, just think of how much that's infiltrated your life.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
So-
You're right.
Absolutely.
Al, you're
Yeah, I
right.
would say like right after South Park, you get Simpsons. It's right there with
Yep.
me. Yeah, 100%. You got another one.
Oh, I do. That's
your
right.
last one.
Oh, fuck. All right, so I'm gonna pick this show thing, and this is on that they've had 3 straight unbelievable seasons. They're still on TV. Every season gets better, and I think it's gonna go down as one of the greatest TV shows ever. So right now, I'm picking like Mike Trout. That's what I'm picking right now. That I think that if this continued success keeps happening, this could be the #1 TV show ever, maybe to rival The Sopranos and Breaking Bad.
Wow.
I'm gonna pick Succession.
I was just about. I knew you were gonna fucking
Never
say
seen it.
Succession. I knew it.
Oh, watch it,
Yeah,
dude.
I've never
Watch it.
seen it.
How
Is
do
it
you
really that good?
It's
How do you
that
s-
fucking good.
how do you
What's
spell it?
about?
It's about this like media family.
Okay.
So I think it's supposed to
Serious.
be
I'm fucking
like the
playing.
Murdoch family, kind of a play off that. You know, the
Okay.
ones that own
Or like
Fox.
Ted Turner or something like that.
Like
yeah,
that.
Right, yeah, right.
But the family's just fucking crazy, and it's funny, and it's drama. It's very fucking
You're
good.
gonna fucking help me
I'm
out. Or
telling
you're just
you.
gonna sit there and fucking
Go
laugh.
watch Succession.
I am shocked that
Nico
Al
would
left
like
a
a
big.
correct spelling.
Al left a big, unless he
Nico.
had it planned for the.
I'll tell
I
you
got
how
a
to
ton of
spell it
honorable
if you spell it
mentions.
first out loud.
What are we talking about?
He would like to know the correct spelling. Of
I got it.
Succession.
I got it. Fuck you. I used my brain.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let's see. Let's get a live Succession. Where is it?
SUC session. Right?
No, he's missing a. He's missing a C.
Missing a
It's
C.
2 C's.
Fuck.
Oh, that's not that big of a deal though.
God damn it.
No,
Can I
no,
take a
and
guess?
he's missing it. He's missing a C, and there's no S.
Is your
So it's
hold on, 'cause I know he's not picking. I'm shocked he
SUCCESSION.
didn't pick it. Are you picking a drama for your fifth?
Success, right?
Succession.
It doesn't matter. I can't pick. I
Now
can't
I
pick
gotta
it. so
fucking
that's
look it up.
fine.
Yo,
I want to call out Al's honorable mention because I
wait,
think
wait till it's
Time out.
Hold on.
Time out.
That's
I'm
how you
sorry.
spell it.
I'm-
SUCCESSION. I had it correct on mine. There's no S, so that S should be a C.
I'm missing the C.
You're missing a C, and there's an extra S in there.
Is
dude.
it-
Oh, so instead of SUCS, it's
right now, so it's
SUCC.
C.
yeah. Right
Whose
now,
turn is it?
Mine.
Nico's.
It's
All
my
right,
turn.
Give us the pick
Yeah.
spelling.
All right. This show I'm just starting to watch it and I can understand why people love it so much.
Is it an older show?
It's not an older show. It's newer. We're on season 4 and you know, it's a banger. Stranger Things.
Alright,
Stranger
alright.
Things to me
I don't
is
Very popular,
I don't hate
get
it in the fifth round,
I
Nico.
get it.
is a
I don't
very
hate it in the
good
fifth round.
show.
So you think that it's a top 18 TV show of all time?
I think of all time, no, but I think it's moving there. I think it's moving there with the
I think
with
some
the,
people would agree with you.
with the viewership there. Again, 5th round, last pick. You want to talk about the volume of like the show and like how much weight it carries, how many people watch it.
Yeah,
I think a
and
lot
it
of people are in
definitely-
touch to it.
it's definitely like infiltrating culture.
It's also
People-
Netflix's like biggest show. I would say it's the biggest show they've ever put out, in my opinion.
There might be one that's pretty big too.
Can
that
I
just ended.
can I give you my last pick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
So, right now on my board I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 picks
Jesus
that
Christ.
I didn't. So I have to pick one out of these 5.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you a show that we all watched, and it's a coming of age show.
I know what this is.
We all grew up watching it,
Oh my
Here
God.
we go.
and I still will. If it's on today, will happily watch it. And my first crush of all time.
I see. Now here's what I'm gonna get with this. I got into an argument with someone once.
Oh wait, I think I
That
know what this is.
I don't know if he's gonna. So let's go into the honorable mentions. I know exactly what you're picking.
Yeah.
I don't know how people think that she's better looking than some other people.
All right, I got you.
I don't know, but I thought I
Boy,
did.
Boy Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
that's what I
panga?
knew it was coming.
I
Oh
don't
my God.
understand the attraction there. I had someone. Who you
Well,
picking
you
next?
gotta
Get your
think
next pick,
Do
as
you
I
want
want
me
to
to
get
get my last pick?
my
I'm
take
going
off.
to cartoon. I'm going my fifth. In my opinion, the best cartoon of all time. Nickelodeon's best show ever. I'm going with Hey Arnold. That's
Hey,
my
Arnold,
favorite.
that's a
That's my
good pick.
favorite. That's
That's
my
a good
favorite.
pick.
Best
I'll take
best
it.
show of all time. Because now that I think about that, I'm pissed. I could have switched out Stranger Things, and I 100% would have put SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So I
SpongeBob
have-
is a trash show. I fucking hate
Al, you're
SpongeBob.
the fucking
My kid puts it
Al,
on. I
Al.
want to punch him right in the face. All the guy does is scream, and it's kind of weird that right now I'm elevating my voice, but his laugh is annoying. Everything about it is annoying. Patrick Star is wicked annoying.
Iconic.
They're all
How's he
fucking
wicked
annoying.
annoying? What do you mean? He's like
I-
the dumb
Al, I
fucking
will- Al,
founded
hold on,
friend.
I will say
The
this.
snail fucking meows. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a
All they do
fucking
is yell.
kid show.
Nickelodeon
You
cartoon about a
cannot
talking
relax
sponge, Al.
watching that show. You cannot relax.
What do you
watching
want?
that
that
Fucking
is a
SpongeBob
bold
and Patrick to
take,
hit the
buddy.
fucking streets and
Yeah.
start selling fucking
That
rocks?
is not a bold take. I guarantee there is millions of us that hate SpongeBob. Can't take his voice. Can't take him yelling all the time.
You're
Can't take his
insane.
fucking laugh. Hate it.
SpongeBob might be the best. There's you can make a case.
The
that SpongeBob
only
is the best
thing I
cartoon
will
ever.
give. The only thing I will give. Top 5 theme song. That's the only thing I'll give.
That's the only thing you want
That's
to
the
give.
only
SpongeBob.
thing
That's
I'm gonna
stupid.
give. It's an annoying.
When they
ass TV
changed the
show.
voices over, the show got a little bit different. But back when we were
We
watching
had
it, it was
great
on. It was awesome.
fucking animated cartoons.
We did.
Yes, yeah.
The Batman cartoon. I would
We
go
had
Oh,
with
Rocket,
Yeah.
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power is so
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's
Hey
Modern
Arnold.
Life.
Think about all
Ah,
of Ren
Real
and
Mobs.
Stimpy. and even
Dexter's
Ren and
Nickelodeon.
Dexter's Laboratory. Was a good one.
No, that sucked.
That's
SpongeBob.
DDUE.
I fucking
Did you
hate
hate it?
SpongeBob. I hate
I
SpongeBob.
never knew this about you because I would have judged.
Does
you. I'm not
anybody
gonna
have
lie.
any? There's no
That's
picks left,
crazy. Wow.
correct?
Wait, Marco, what's your
It's
last?
not that
what was your
crazy.
last?
What is
Marco, what was
good
your
about
last
it?
I
pick?
don't know. I don't.
He already picked it.
What was
I
Marco's last pick?
Hey,
Hey Arnold.
Is my last.
Is he a boy? How old is he? He wears a fucking stupid shirt and tie the whole time, and he works as a fucking a fry cook. Makes 0 sense. 0 cents. I would like to try a crab.
It also makes 0 sense because maybe the fucking whole concept of the show is underwater and it's fucking like all these little things that like no one would think about as like an actual world and a whole community. Like,
Can
you
I
don't
give you
think
guys
I know that
my?
it takes place underwater?
Can
no, I understand that, but like, come on, put it into perspective. The whole
Wait,
fucking show's
wait,
outlandish.
here
She
we
lives
go.
How
on
do
a
you speak
pineapple.
underwater? They're all different species. How do they talk to each other?
It's a
It's a
fucking
fucking-
kid show.
I understand that. But don't act. But his fucking. You don't think that his laugh's annoying in the way he talks and he yells.
I've
all
always
the time.
loved
That's
SpongeBob. I really have.
SpongeBob.
Al, I think
Why didn't you pick it?
We missed the boat on SpongeBob.
I think I'm too old.
We're too
I think
old
that's
for
what
that.
it
Maybe
is.
'cause I fucking
Squidward, the
love
miserable
Squidward.
neighbor. Like,
So
oh,
what?
come
Can I-
on.
and-
Squidward.
and
It's
since
our
sucks.
it's our like Ren and
Since-
He's got a
Stimpy,
dick
but
on his
Wait,
face too,
since-
Squidward.
Since the snake draft, do I get to do my honorable mentions first?
If you
It
want 'em,
doesn't matter.
yes.
They don't get put up on the graphic.
However many you want to say, go ahead.
Okay,
I
got
have 4 of them. So.
You go
Okay.
first, so then I can.
No, you go. Go.
No, because I want.
I only
No,
have-
you wanted it first. Go now.
I
Now
have
you're on the spot.
Yeah, but I have one
No.
right now. I only have one. All my other guys got taken.
Say your one, Nico.
Oh,
Oh my
he's
God.
back.
It's the Ghost of
Hey,
Christmas
wow.
Past.
Oh, Jay back.
Yeah. Long story short, a while back, my dad broke his back, and he's been in a bed for like 2 months, but he can get up and do limited stuff, and he just fell on his way back from the bathroom. So
Sometimes you fall in this life. Did
sometimes you
get back
fall.
up?
I had to.
Everything
Thank
good
God
though?
he's
Is
Yeah, no, he's good. Thank God he didn't like hit his head or re-injure
Yeah.
anything or
That shit's
like.
scary.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
That shit's
Yeah.
really
For
scary,
sure.
bro.
So
Well, shout out to Papa J
J
Fine.
we just did the snake draft
okay,
for the TV shows of all time.
okay.
I want you to really quick give us your top 5 just TV shows just to see how they stack up against ours before we get to the honorable mentions. Because I feel you were supposed to be in this, and if
All
Jay
right,
Fine was in this draft, it would have looked completely different. You never know.
Yeah.
So if I was just going by the first round, like what I expected to be in the first round, I would say The Sopranos.
Bingo.
That was number
Bingo
one.
overall
Number one,
now.
that would have been my number
Number
one.
one
This is like
Um,
Jay Fine playing Family Feud. Ding. Got it.
The Wire. I'm assuming
That
is
was-
that was
that's
my
in the
number
second
2.
That
round,
was your
the
number
second
2.
That
round.
was number 2.
Okay.
Oh wow. So you
Wow.
you were gonna be in here.
But after that, I mean, there's a million. I would say is Seinfeld up there.
Yep. That's
Now,
back at the end of
Sein-
round 2. He got it on the, at the end.
Okay. Personally, myself, I would put South Park up there.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, yo, he's got it pretty good, honestly.
I don't know. Yeah. What are some of the
So
other
we'll
ones?
all read our lists. Go
Hold
for it.
on.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Actually, let me ask you this question. If you had, let's say you had a full 25 picks,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
would you even consider Mindhunter or True Detective?
For True Detective, no, because I don't think it went long enough. I mean, it was a good series, but I mean, there was nothing that like made it. I think like crazy for me. But I think went 4 seasons?
Plus, they had no
Three.
two. There's only
Three.
3.
Oh,
And
3.
The, and
Okay,
the second
3
one was a
seasons.
dud.
Right. Mindhunter. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know much about Mindhunter. I haven't seen it.
It's the
There's
best
only
2
two
seasons of fucking TV you might have ever watched.
No,
in
it's
your
not.
life.
It's
that
it's
good.
slow. I do like it.
See
It's
that- but
slow
that-
burn in the first season out.
That's your problem right there. Only 2 seasons. I don't think. How do you consider that for?
When they're that good,
They're not that good though. Not that good as
I-
like top
I-
20.
but Al, that's the.
And
the
True
matter of
Detective
the-
is not a first round pick.
All right,
That's
this
I
is
don't
what
know
we'll
about
do.
that.
I want to read
Alright.
my honorable mention, then
Alright.
we'll all read our list, and Jay Fine's gonna pick the
Okay.
winner
okay.
because he is completely unbiased.
Okay.
Was Game of Thrones on there for someone?
Yes.
It was.
Okay.
Can I just give you my
Yeah,
honorable
go ahead.
mentions really fast?
Yep, go ahead. Take
All
your time.
that,
Yeah, okay.
Fargo,
No, I hate Fargo, but
Media,
go
same.
ahead.
I'm not.
Curb Your Enthusiasm,
yes,
Curb's
definitely.
a good one.
and Black Mirror.
I never
I'm
watched
not a
Black
big
Mirror.
Black Mirror guy, but I could see the appeal for sure.
I can too.
Well,
I've watched
none
one
of
or
those
2
made
episodes.
none of those made my top 5 because I had better fucking TV shows
So
than that.
I had Veep. Veep was a great comedy. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Arrested Development. No one
It's a
mentioned.
good show, yeah.
Eastbound and Down, if you wanted, but I just don't think that was top 20.
Freaks and Geeks was good too.
My favorite
I
comedy is
watched
probably
Eastbound
New
and Down
Girl.
last night.
New Girl's
Really?
funny.
If you ever watch New Girl, dude, straight up, it's a wicked funny
I
comedy.
believe a buddy of mine
shit.
loves New Girl. Yeah.
If we had more rounds, I would have went there. And then one of my personal favorites is Psych
I was just gonna say that.
on USA.
My
But
honor-
you just can't put it in
I
the
remember you
top
had the
20.
box set DVD.
You just can't. You can't put it in.
My honorable mention is Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
The Rick, and
Morty's
Morty.
a
Still
good
going
show. It
too.
feels- it
Rick and
feels-
Morty is a good show. It's yeah, they just got another new
I
season
think it
coming
just
up.
doesn't have like the longevity yet for it to crack like a South Park.
I
I
had
will
no
say- I
idea
will
that
say-
someone had to tell me after watching like 4 seasons that those 2 characters are portrayed after the Back to the Future guys. Like I had
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
idea
they're
that's
like
what the
Doc
spin
Brown
is.
and fucking
Yes.
Marty McFly. It's the
Alright,
same
Yeah,
guy.
but it's like so funny. Like Morty would be like, "Yeah, Rick, you got to report." He's like, "Suck my dick." They just keeps saying, "He's like, suck my dick."
So my 2 honorable mentions were SpongeBob. Not gonna lie, and I had
Sucks.
X Files as the other one.
X Files is a great show.
I had X
Yeah.
Files as
My father used to love that show.
So did
He
your
did.
mother.
Yeah.
Yep. I had X Files as an honorable mention.
I'm surprised nobody picked WWE Monday Night Raw.
Well, I mean,
It's considered
TV
a TV
series is what-
it's
yeah,
considered
I
a
guess it
TV
is.
show.
Yeah, I guess
It's actually the
I thought
longest
about
running.
stuff like that. I thought about like maybe Sports Center. I feel like that, like when you were growing up, like Sports Center.
You could just watch it on repeat over and over again.
We probably all watched it 3 to 4 times
3
a
to
day.
4 times.
Yeah.
A day,
absolutely.
yeah, still
That's how you
actually.
spend like a Saturday morning in
But-
the summer, just like watching.
Yeah, I
sports
kept it
highlights.
more to like the scripted shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Right.
Because if we went
Um,
reality, you could have went reality TV. you
Yeah,
could've went
Real
a lot.
World or whatever.
I know. I
All right,
probably- I
Jersey,
should-
Jersey
I don't, know
Shore.
if, I don't know if we should read all the picks back and have them pick. I think
No?
that might be redundant. All right, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Here we go, Al.
All right.
All right, go from the first.
First
overall
overall pick, we go This is me, Jay Fine.
Yeah.
I have Sopranos. Then I go Seinfeld. Then I go The Office. Then I go Simpsons, and then I go Succession.
All right, that's gonna be tough to beat.
All right, so then it goes me. I go Entourage, Game of Thrones, Sons of Anarchy, South Park, and Stranger Things.
That's also tough to beat. Wow. Okay.
All right, then I had third.
Yep.
I went Dexter,
Okay.
The Wire, Lost, Always Sunny, and
Wow.
Boy Meets World.
Okay.
Wow.
I had True Detective, Breaking Bad, Friends, Mindhunter, and Hey Arnold.
I think it's a 3-man race right now.
Margo,
I
can you
think
repeat
you-
that, Margo?
Huh?
Can you repeat yours?
True Detective,
Yeah.
Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
Friends,
Yeah.
Mindhunter, and Hey Arnold.
Marco's list sucks.
You
compared
gotta
to all
eliminate
of
Marco
us.
right off the
I-
top.
No, you don't.
No,
Right off
they,
the top.
no, you
No.
eliminated my list right off the top. Everyone shit on my shit. We're shitting on you. Your fucking list is out. No one even. Half of the.
Yes.
I
No, mean,
like
that's
Friends.
such a bad list.
Breaking Bad should have been your number one.
I almost feel like he's missing a chromosome with that list.
No, so here's
That's
the
how
thing
bad
is,
that list
I
is.
have arguably the best TV show of all time in Breaking Bad. I have arguably the best sitcom of all time in Friends.
Okay.
Right?
No,
I have
no,
arguably- I
no,
have
no one
arguably-
remembers Friends as the greatest sitcom ever. That's
Honestly,
crazy.
Yeah,
my
that's
mom,
true.
my mom watched Friends. Like that's how I like look at Friends.
True
your mother and
Detective. Your
millions of
first
other
pick is
people.
True Detective. You already lose everything off
No,
that.
I don't.
But Nico,
They
what
had
was your
one
fifth?
season.
When you have the best
Stranger
season of
Things.
television
Stranger
now, you have to
Things.
be consistent.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That was my fifth
And Hey
pick.
Arnold might be the best show that Nickelodeon ever
That's the
put out.
best show that Netflix has ever produced, or ever came out with.
Jay,
Whatever.
fine, what is
All right.
your top,
It's
your
fifth.
top 5? Are you not.
Well, so look,
No,
I
he's
would.
picking a winner.
That's why I said sorry before you start, Jay Fine. That's why I said that if he wasn't it, that was kind of good because the way that he named the picks, like honestly, in order off of his head. If you look at our draft, it honestly snakes like that. Like he said, Sopranos.
I
Then he
would
goes
say,
to Wire. Then he went with. I think he went
what
with
I
like
would say too
Seinfeld
is that if
and a
Jay
South Park.
Fine was in this draft, Mako would still get every one of his picks. That's how bad his draft was.
That's false. Breaking Bad wouldn't have fell to me. Friends.
You
wouldn't
should have
fell.
went Breaking Bad in the first round, and then,
But
then
when
we
we
could have
do
at least respected.
Graphic
okay,
will be
second
done for
round,
this
maybe
because
True
this
Detective.
is a pretty good stacked up list.
You
Like
said
you're-
that last week. You,
No, it's gonna be done. It'll be done.
how many
Jay
cli-
Fine.
How many clips did you
Okay,
make this
Jay
week?
Fine.
Yeah.
So now you're
3.
Who got him?
you're stuck
The group got
inside
Yeah.
for like 2 months. You can only pick one person's list, and those are the only 5 shows you can watch.
You guys are fucked. You're fucked right now. If that's how you're making him pick, you guys are fucked. I've got 2 of the most watchable comedies ever.
yeah,
back to back.
I get it.
You
have
guys
a
are fucked.
You have a
Nico
great list.
Marco's
I'm
got
not
a
fucked.
season.
I'm not
No one goes. Let me rewatch True Detective. They do say let's rewatch Breaking Bad. I'll give you that. Sopranos they rewatch.
Right.
Justin stuff they rewatch. Your list is terrible.
No, it's not. I have an answer for every single pick you have. You have the
No
Sopranos.
one's watching
Wait,
Hey Arnold.
wait,
No one's
wait,
watching Hey Arnold.
Wait.
No one's watching it back.
You have The Sopranos. I have Breaking Bad. It's a wash. Okay. You have Seinfeld. I have Friends. Wash.
That ain't a wash. That
Yes,
ain't a
it
wash,
is.
my
Yes,
friend.
it is.
That is
No.
not.
Yes, it is.
Definitely not.
No,
No
it's not a
way.
wash.
Yes, it is.
It's a wash in
Definitely
what?
not.
Mako land.
No, it's
That's
not
it.
Marco Land. No, it's not
Yes,
Marco Land.
that's
in-
where it's a
in-
wash
It's in
in.
everywhere.
I'm
Land.
glad you were in this draft.
Absolutely not.
You took all the bumps.
My True Detective pick, my one of the season of this show is better than any season that anybody's show else that picked in this draft.
I only respect the
What?
Breaking Bad pick.
The Wire, dude.
Yeah, True Detective is the best.
It's-
This first season
you're-
of True Detective is the best.
Clearly,
season of
you've
television.
never
about
watched
the
The
ending?
Wire.
You liked
What,
the ending?
first season?
Yes, you liked the ending of the first season.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought it was good up until the last episode, and they kind of ruined the.
Why did you think
the
there was a
landing.
supernatural thing going on there? I like that it circled back to that guy.
I think it was so bad. I think it was so bad that reveal, but I do agree the hype during it was key. How many times have you rewatched it? Probably never.
I didn't need to. Experiencing it once was unbelievable.
What
I
about
was
that
just like,
second season, dude? What
second
about it?
season was okay. It was okay. It was just all right.
No, it
was
wasn't
just
even okay.
The third season was better than the
Let's
second season.
let's let Jay Fine speak.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so I gotta say, Marco, I do tend to agree that you have the weaker of the 4 lists.
That's fine.
I want you to come
Uh,
out stronger than that. Tell him he should go run in traffic or something.
Yeah,
With
absolutely.
that list.
Your
I mean,
list
I'm
sucks
not-
fucking
I'm-
donkey dick.
I'm not gonna lie. I expected better out of you for this list. I
Okay.
did. I did.
Keep in mind. Wait. You
No,
have to keep in
no,
mind,
no,
Wait. You have to
dude.
keep this in mind. Jay Fine. I
Yeah.
had last pick in the draft.
Who cares?
What does it matter?
What do you mean? What does it matter?
What are you talking about?
You had
I-
back-to-back.
Look at
picks.
all the shows that we got after you picked.
Doesn't matter.
You,
I love this
so the
list.
top 5 picks, you had 2 of the top 5 picks, and you went True Detective, Breaking Bad. True Detective's a terrible pick
It's not a terrible pick.
in that
True
first round. it
Detective
is.
fucked you in the first.
No.
round.
In the first round, terrible.
So I think, Marco, for you, I think Breaking Bad and Friends are the only 2 that I would consider worthy of being in the top
the
top
only reason I
5.
would dispute that is because you haven't seen Mindhunter.
I haven't
that's the
seen it,
only
but
one.
you told me it's 2 seasons,
Correct.
so I can't consider it like an
That's fair.
all-time
That's fair.
great.
And the second one's not
And
as good as
it's
the
not
first.
even they're not even gonna make anymore. It's not even like you're picking the future like a future draft pick. You know what I mean? That
That's
they're
fair.
gonna keep making.
For me personally, so what's interesting is like I haven't seen Succession,
I didn't either.
but
Me either.
Al's
I heard
first 4 to me, Here's a-
Monster picks.
Al's first 4 are the strongest of anybody else's like 4.
If you watch
But-
Succession, it's all 5. Like
So-
Succession's gonna be that show. You're gonna hear about that. Like it's gonna be that next show.
It's tough.
Nico's
man.
got a good list. though,
Nico's
too.
well, Nico and Justin got a good list.
Yeah.
Like because I think they're all respectable, all-time greats. For me personally, The Sopranos, Seinfeld, The Office, and The Simpsons have like not personal and sentimental like preferences for me. So I'm gonna go Al, but that's the only reason why. It's just because like I have a preference for his shows. I don't necessarily think it's that it was a better 5 than the other.
And I also think that I could get down like if we were buying each other's lists, I would buy your list. I'd throw in offers on your list.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
His list, no one's putting an offer in for his
That's
list.
fine.
It's sitting on the market.
No.
It's
Yeah.
sitting on the market for 4 months. All of a sudden now they have to fucking rework it. They need to do more cosmetic work to the house. That's how bad y'all list
Reshoot
is.
a lot of reshoots. A lot of
Reshoots, yeah.
reshoots.
That's fine. We got great shows on this list. I'm not worried about it.
I think
I'm
how
not worried about it.
Justin kind of screwed up a little bit. He should have went Wire in the first round.
I think Dexter in the
Just
first
because
round,
of
I would-
Dexter, they fucked up the last few seasons.
True. It went personal preference for me.
Always Sunny's so fucking good too.
Always Sunny is great, dude. I wanted Always
Sunny
Sunny.
in the fourth might be the pick of the draft, but so is South Park.
I don't know. Boy Meets World in the fifth. That was a coming of age show. we
Stranger
all
Things
wa-
in the
The
fifth.
only thing
See,
is
Stranger Things
I've
sucks.
rewatched it. I don't
Stranger
really
Things
like,
doesn't
like it.
It
suck.
sucks. It's the same bullshit.
No,
they
it's
just
not.
They force 80s bullshit down your throat. It's fucking sucks.
It's a good watch. It's a great watch. You could. That's another one you could sit and watch fucking season after season after season because you get hooked. That's what I'm doing right now.
I can't do that. I watch it once. I never watch it again.